morning on the fan. Sports Radio 66, WFAN.
Man, lick his dick. Oh, good God. Lord have mercy. Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so.
Oh, you do? I don't think so.
You want something?
No.
Let me order. Yo, Kato, give me some more of that sake, but throw a couple ice cubes in it. That was warm before. It tastes nasty.
No, champ.
And I'll taste some more of that sushi. I'm an Ebi, Sunamono, Miyushio Mekimaki, and Tekadon, and some octopus. Throw it in a toast oven that was underdone before.
Champ, it's supposed to be raw.
So, Mr. Trump, you like Japan?
It's all right.
I love it. Japanese people, they love me.
Oh, I know they
They
do.
think I'm Godzilla's or something.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, when I walk down the street,
Like
they
a-
run around in front of me going, clear the streets, Godzilla's coming.
Like a gorilla or something.
Any more racist slurs you like to give me before I stick this chopstick in your eye? And they're screaming, clear the streets, Godzilla's coming, and their mouth move, and the sound comes out weird. It doesn't come out at the same time their mouth moves. I can't figure it out.
Uh-huh.
You know what else I can't figure out?
What, champ?
How smart the Japanese kids are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they speak Japanese. I don't know how they learn so young. It's weird.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you know what?
What?
Mr. King took me to see some of them homo wrestlers.
Sumo wrestlers.
Huh? Sumo?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but they're big fat boys with diapers on.
Yeah.
They butt bellies together, start screaming, rolling on the floor.
Stupid.
Like they're mad. Well, I'd be mad too if I had a wedgie up in my hiney like that.
Yeah.
Boy. Anyway, Mr. Chump, you tell that Frank Doofus take my picture off a cover of that Mickey Mouse Weekly Reader Highlights magazine, dentist office sports newspaper is.
The National?
I won't be selling papers for Mike Lupica.
Well?
Hey, you know what? My Japanese guy, Hiroshi, told me a funny story about Mr. Lupica. He said Lupi stopped here in Tokyo when he was over here for the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
And all the Japanese people, even they called him Shorty. Pee-wee Lupica. Shooting from my kneecaps.
Yeah. I miss it in the morning.
Where's that damn fish?
Here in Tokyo.
Jeez, no wonder these people lost the war.
With the champ.
What was Whitney Houston doing wearing my hair at that Sammy Davis Jr. thing the other night? Gee, you know, I always thought you were a nasty little creep.
What?
But I never had any idea how hideously belligerent you could become when you're the slightest bit irritated by something.
What are you talking about?
Well, normally you're about as sweet and demure as Mussolini.
Yeah.
But get a f***ing hangnail, you're about as pleasant to be around as Attila the Hun on crack. What's the matter, Widow Donnie's neck hurts?
Well, yeah.
What, somebody try to wring it and miss? Or just strain it yourself trying to bite somebody on the back?
Oh, that's nice.
Jesus, you got a pain in the neck, so you got to be a pain in the ass to everybody around you. And the worst part about this is, you think this is a valid excuse for your aberrant behavior. You attack poor little Rusty Staub in his barbecue pit. Then you want to call him up to apologize, say, hey, babe, sorry I said your ribs sucked and that you were too cheap to throw a few to the homeless people, but my neck hurts. The Imus alibi.
Well-
You could call Mother Teresa a raisin in a sheet and get away with it. Sorry, Terry, my neck hurts. What am I saying? With your luck, you could get away with murder. Your Honor, my client, John Donald Imus, was not responsible for his actions. Although it's true he broke into the orphanage and methodically murdered the 65 children inside, mutilating their tiny little bodies and placed them in Ziploc bags, his neck hurt. Now what? What a brilliant defense strategy.
Well?
Captain Hazelwood, you ran the tanker into Alaska, but hey, your neck was hurting like a bitch, so no problem, babe. We, the members of the jury, find John Gotti not guilty as charged, because we have reason to believe his neck was bothering him. If only Darryl Strawberry had thought of using this shit. He didn't have to go to Smithers. Hey, Straw, see, I have a drinking problem and threaten your wife with a gun. If you just said your neck was hurting, you'd be cashing a $3 million contract check right now instead of shuffling around the hallways in a bathrobe and a pair of f***ing cardboard slippers. You stupid bastard!
Imus in the morning.
Bring me. Good that I could drop by. Always look forward to it. David, oh, you mean E.T.? He looks like him, doesn't he?
Yeah. You sound like you have a cold.
No, not a cold. Just got to hold some bad blow over the weekend. I'll be fine, though. It's okay. I'll never have David get it for me again. That's for damn sure.
Fine. Oh, go ahead.
You know, I'd like to talk for just a moment today about a dear friend of mine, and as it happens, one of my successors in the Oval Office, Ronald Reagan. You've heard of him, of course?
Yeah.
I don't know whether you're aware of it, Don, but Mr. Reagan's having yet another birthday this week. Now, I certainly would like to avoid sounding harsh, especially in speaking of one who shared the high office that I held. But, Dono, it's time for this guy to hang him up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, I know that we're of similar years, but Ron is gone, Dono. Gone. Nobody home. Online, no ticket. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Moonshot time, Dottie, and yet the old nut insists on remaining in the public eye. I mean, it's pitiful. Actually, it's not his fault. I'm positive it's because of that little voodoo woman he drags around with him. Old Star Voyager there, who had him establishing national policy by reading tea leaves or whatever the hell. God, don't you just know that privately he wishes he could ditch that ditz? Always nagging at him, driving him crazy all these years? Geez, Don, you'd think that the next time he got out there clearing brush on the ranch that he could, you know, just slip a little with a chainsaw, you know what I'm saying? Do one of those wood chipper numbers or something. Well, we all have our crosses to bear, I guess. God knows I've got mine. Pat, David, and all that sort of thing. Lord, what a load. Anyway, where was I, Don? Oh, yes, getting Ron to really retire. You see, he keeps perpetuating that image of himself as a moron, Don, by appearing in public. Now it's even worse because with his birthday this week, he predates cave drawings. Have you seen him on that new anti-AIDS TV spot that he did?
Yeah.
I thought he had it, for God's sake. He's got more wrinkles in the Iran-Contra case, and he sounds like Mel Tillis on Ludes, for God's sake. Then, of course, there's always that little stick figure nightmare with a skeleton grin standing right behind him, ready to poke him with a coat hanger to try to jump-start him when he falls into one of those horrible, mortifying lapses we all remember so well. I tell you, it's a f***ing catastrophe. Oh, well, he's 79 now, still widely beloved by the people, so let's just wish him well, okay?
Well, yeah.
Here goes. Everybody now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. And please stay out of view.
Imus in the morning.
Whoop, didn't you? Oh, champ. I mean, old former champ, don't do that.
Oh, former champ?
Yeah.
What am I, a former Beatle now?
Well, no.
Iron Mike means I'm going to have to start ironing clothes.
Man.
Buster bust me up.
What, didn't he?
He surprised me. I thought he was going to be easy, but he bust my ass.
Yes, he did.
I ain't the champ. Now I'm Mr. Chump.
Yes, you are.
I'm no better than Jerry Cooney.
No, you're not.
I'm slime. I'm scum.
Well,
I'm lower than whale duty.
yes, you are.
I'm a big palooka.
Yes, you are.
I'm going to have to open up a video store now.
Your next fight will be in front of Dapper Dan.
I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody. Instead of a bum, which is what I am.
Yes, you are.
You was my brother, Charlie. You should have looked out for me.
Champ, don't start crying. Oh, no, champ. No. You know, there's a picture of you and Don King in the paper this morning.
I'm going to kick his ass next.
Well, it might be easier to do that because...
He told me the bus was going to be easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He lied.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, what is this deal now? You're protesting the fight? Is that basically the deal? You claim Buster, but he got a long count?
Well, there's nothing much else you can do when you lose but protest.
No, there isn't, is there?
No, I'm going for everything I can go for.
Hey, champ,
What?
did you hear about Donald Trump and his wife?
No.
They're splitting up.
Really?
Yeah, so there's some rain on his parade.
You mean she's going to be single?
Well, yes.
Did she sign a prenuptial agreement?
Yes, she did.
She did.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Well, I don't think she'd go for you anyway, do you, champ? Particularly with that kind of behavior.
I will punch her into submission.
The champ, Mike Tyson.
No more.
No more what?
Champ.
Oh, I know you're not the champ.
You got to keep rubbing it in.
Well, no, but I mean, you brought it up. I'm so used to calling you the champ. Don't cry, please, champ. Oh, champ. Come.
Do you still love me?
Yes.
Okay, I feel better.
Okay.
Give me another vodka.
Imus in the morning on Sports Radio 66 WFAN.